Happy full moon in Taurus. Hope you're all having an amazing day. This is definitely not how I planned on doing today's reading, but sometimes you just have to go with the flow and surrender control. And yeah, my hair is a mess. I'm definitely not put together like I had planned. In any case, yeah, today's full moon is pretty significant. It's illuminating the things in our life that we need to really take a look at. What has been buried for so long that's coming up to the surface? Maybe you're feeling certain emotions that you're unsure of, like maybe it's sadness, maybe it's anger, maybe resentment, jealousy, um, things that, you know, you might be pushing off. I know I went to the grocery store today and everyone seemed to be in just such a hurry and didn't really care about anyone around them, but like what was going on with themselves. And just like this tension, this aggression. I think a lot of people are feeling this full moon's energy and not quite sure how to process these emotions. I know for myself, I've been trying to control everything to the point of my detriment, doing the job of the higher self versus letting the higher self do the work. And no wonder I've been exhausted. Like, for example, I'll show you what's going on over here. Today, I had this plan of like, okay, like I'm going to do this intuitive reading for the collective, and I'm going to basically give you all the insights you need to have, do your tarot card reading, and it's going to go perfectly accordingly to plan. And I decided to take a little bit of mushrooms today because usually these mushrooms, I don't take them often, but it's a full moon. So I really like to take that time to do some spiritual reflection and see what needs to be unearthed. So I decided to take a little bit of these mushrooms, and usually they take like 2 hours to kick in. And so I'm like, okay, I'll just like start getting everything ready for the reading. And 20 minutes in, I'm like tripping and panicking, and I can't even like take a deep breath. I'm just like, whew, anxious and unstable and nauseous. And I'm panicking and panicking and panicking and thinking like, okay, like what do I need to do? What do I need to do? And it's actually just a perfect example of like what's going on in my life. And this I feel is very fitting for the collective. It's, for me, I'm trying to control everything so much in my life versus releasing and relinquishing that control to my higher self. So as soon as I just took some time, turned the lights down, did some deep breathing, and just decided to surrender to my higher self, to surrender to spirit, and just allow what was meant to happen, I had like the most profound messages come through, connection, just overwhelming feelings of release, acceptance, knowing more about my purpose, and just understanding that things don't need to be perfect just to please whoever I think I'm trying to please, to look good for society, to be validated. It doesn't matter at the end of the day. What matters is how I view myself and my connection to my higher self and God, spirit, source, however you want to, term. um, so yeah, I'm just feeling this overwhelming peace, which is lovely because trying to control everything, trying to do the work of the higher self is exhausting. Hence why in my personal reading today, I got the Death card twice, the Ten of Swords twice, and the Tower card twice. I need to let that part of myself that thinks that it needs to control everything in life go, because I can't control everything in life. And the closest thing I can get to having control is actually to surrender to my higher self. Because when higher self is in control, I just have to receive the information and make a decision. It's a lot simpler than we make it to be. We like to make things very complicated and then exhaust ourselves and feel that we have to struggle all the time is not going to help us create the life we want to create. So today I am going to do a couple card reading, but I really just want you to more so take this time to reflect on what are you trying to control and what security do you think this control is going to provide you? Is it a real sense of security or is it a false sense of security? Are you just wasting your energy on all this worry and fear versus putting your energy into the places it should be going to foster the life of your dreams? I'll sit with that for a little bit. But I do want to continue and do a couple card spread. I'm going to clip this mic on. I'm not wearing the best shirt today for this. Okay, we're going to clip it here. Hopefully it's still on and hopefully you can still hear me. So Spirit, let's start with this deck. I have shuffled all these, but I'm going to shuffle it once more. I'm trying to shuffle it and the Wheel of Fortune card keeps popping out. Wheel of Fortune is number 10, completion, new beginnings. All right. Okay, so 8 of Wands just popped out. Quick, fast moving energy, electric. Something exciting is coming into your life. What does, woo! Mother of Wands, which is also known as the Queen of Wands. What I love about the Queen of Wands is in the typical deck, I actually got this card twice today myself, but in the Rider-Waite deck, the Queen of Wands has a black cat. And in those days, a black cat was considered unlucky. But the Queen of Wands, she didn't care. That was her cat. She loved her cat and she didn't believe in the unluckiness. So she didn't care what other people thought. She didn't need their validation, their acceptance. To her, it was like, fuck you. I'm going to keep my black cat. I love my black cat. And I don't believe in what you say. I know my power. I know who I am. And it's okay to be who I am. She was also very sensual, which was frowned upon by women. And even in today's age, you know, women, for example, if they post a picture, like a sexy photo, it's almost like an invitation for everyone to assume that, you know, they can give unsolicited, and you know what I'm talking about, messages, and that the woman could just accept these messages. And, you know, this isn't like a feminine spiel or like a hate on men. Like, I love men. I love divine masculines who own their power, who respect the divine feminine. But, you know, the Queen of Wands, and you could be a masculine watching this. You don't have to identify as a feminine, but the whole point is the Queen of Wands doesn't care what other people think. The Queen of Wands stands in their expression, their sensuality. They don't care about the judgment. So whether you're masculine or feminine, that Queen of Wands energy can apply to you. So this card, the Queen of Wands, is the snake. Snake, we are in the year of the snake. So what do we need to release, to shed, that's holding us back from our true power, from our royalty? And 2 of Wands. What are you afraid of? The whole world awaits you. What are you so afraid of that you are just clinging on to and hanging on to? The bottom of the deck, the Tower. It's going to crumble and fall, whether you let it release or not. It's going to eventually happen. If you decide to let it go sooner, then you can stop suffering. Let's get some clarification. Use the Rider-Waite deck and just pray we don't get any cards of nudity, or at least I'll try to cover them up. We get some clarification for the collective, their full moon reading. What do they need to release? What do they need to know? We are in Scorpio season, death and rebirth. What needs to die so that you can be reborn, who you're meant to be reborn into? Your true self, not the self that Maybe other people have labeled you, or you think you're supposed to be to make everybody else happy. Who are you supposed to be for you, truly? Get some clarification. I am struggling to shuffle this deck, meaning you're probably resistant to change, uncomfortable with it, afraid, like the Four of Pentacles energy, just clinging on to what you've always known and afraid to let that go. You can continue to hang on to that energy, and that's okay. But you will always get what you've always gotten, unless you're willing to release it. What does the collective need to know? Six of Swords, moving on to calmer shores, healing. It's time to heal. Time to accept this healing. That's another thing. Do you accept this healing? Are you rejecting your own healing? Five of Cups. You really need to stop focusing on the spilt over cups and what you've lost. You have two full cups here and a bridge and a castle. So much beauty awaits you, but you need to stop focusing on what wasn't or what hasn't been. Two Pentacles. There is definitely a glare on this. Things are coming into balance in your favor. You really need to trust. Bottom of the deck, the King of Swords. Trust your intuition. Trust in your leadership. This has been the theme lately of all the readings I've been doing. It's like we as a society tend to reach outside of ourselves for answers, getting validation and checking with everybody else versus checking with our intuition, our higher self and spirit, getting clarity from within. Getting outside perspective is just going to create murkiness and cloudiness. We want clear skies. We want clear thought. The sword is pointing directly up, signifying direct connection to your higher self and to the divine. Any messages, clarification, advice from the Light Seers Tarot? Release. Let it go. Stop holding your breath. Stop holding it all inside. Let come up what needs to come up to the surface. Feel that emotion fully. Process it. Transmute it. Release it. What does the collective need to know? The moon. Very fitting. What illusions are you hanging on to? What illusions are you hanging on to? Let it fall. Surrender to the process. Howl at the moon. Don't be afraid of what people think. Don't play it small in fear of judgment. Five of Swords. Stop listening to the opinions of everybody else. They're always going to have their opinions. That's never going to change. Even if you step outside your comfort zone and go in the direction of your dreams, of your purpose, frick, that's probably going to even get louder. Are you going to choose to listen to it? Or are you going to listen to your own voice, your higher self, the divine? It's tough. I know it's tough. I've struggled with this for years. For years. It's exhausting. It's so exhausting. This is also the voice of the negative ego, telling you you can't, giving you false information. You ready to let this fall? Let the illusions fall. Eight of Swords. Swords energy is all the mental battles within our head. This is a perceived illusion. It's not real. You can see in the mirror, this is what she thinks is happening, but she is totally okay. It's a perceived illusion. Hanging on to this is draining your life force. Let it fall. And there was another card that came out here. Oh, here it is. Chariot. I actually got this myself today too. You are ready for this change. You are ready. Oh, the force inside you is so powerful. I don't think you know how powerful you actually are. It's been hidden. You've been afraid to be powerful because of what other people might think. Step into your power. You are ready for this change. You are blessed. You are lucky. But you just need to believe. Ten of Swords. You are ready. You are ready. You are ready for this new life. You're so ready to let this all fall apart. This is a good destruction. Let it fall apart. Let it destruct. You don't need to keep holding it all up. Again, I feel a collective that is super tired right now, just like exhausted mentally, physically. No wonder. Trying to control everything, trying to hold everything up, trying to make sure everybody sees you as this perfect person, which doesn't exist. It's okay. Nobody's perfect. And if they show you that they're having this perfect life, it's an illusion. It's an illusion. It's an illusion. No one's perfect. It's okay to be yourself. The people that matter will accept you. Those that don't can fall away, and you will regain your energy and your strength. And it might be hard at first because you're so used to how things have been. That has been comfortable for you, even though it's painful. You were meant for so much more. Anything else from the Light Seers Tarot? Nine of Swords. The fears. Your angels are guiding you. Your higher self, God, Spirit, Source, the Divine, are guiding you. They're here for you. You're spending so much time and energy on your fears, on your worries, on these illusions. And I mean, gosh, no wonder our society has taught us to fear that we're not good enough, that we need to spend thousands of dollars to like look good and feel good and pump our body full of plastics and, you know, not age and finance all these things just to keep up with the Joneses. It doesn't bring us happiness. It doesn't bring us security. It distances us further and further from our higher self, from our purpose. It creates all this fear of like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be 40 next year. I better go pump myself full of plastic just to be accepted as an aging woman, just to give you an example. I better have a house and a car and all these flashy things and be traveling the world and taking selfies of myself and show you like everything I have just so that you can accept me as a person. That stuff's all bullshit. It is not going to bring you happiness. It is a facade that drains your energy, that keeps you tied to this 3D world of fear, of illusions, deception. Let the fear fall away because the world awaits you. Oh, aren't you ready just to feel so much lighter and free? Aren't you tired carrying all this weight around, all this struggle? These people you think you're impressing, they're so absorbed with themselves, they're not even thinking about you. Save your energy for yourself. When you save your energy for yourself, you can accomplish the world. I don't know what your purpose is, but mine is to help foster healing. And if I'm so focused on what all of you think all the time, I'm draining my life's force. And that is not helping me actually help the world heal and facilitate healing if I care about what every single person thinks. So I'm ready to let it go. I hope you're ready as well. Let's get a final message from our angels. Two of Cups is on the bottom. Okay, let's get a final message from the angels. Angels, what messages do you have for the collective regarding this full moon? Beautiful energy. And I gotta tell you, this energy was very painful for me today. Very painful until I actually embraced it versus running from it. Feels so good when you stop running from your own life. Face it head on. Stop resisting this change. You know you're meant for more. Why are you staying so small? Well, we got a lot of cards flying out here. So here's the one that fell in my lap. Change. 1331. The change card. Encouragement, support, obstacle, battle, calling, restructuring, creative work. You're going to level up. It might not feel good initially, but it will prepare you to handle the greater things in your life for the highest good. I love this. That is the why you've been looking for. Push through it. There's a reward waiting at the finish line. I don't know if you can read it with the glare. Any more messages for the collective from the angels before we wrap up this reading? Two, 3, 2, 3. Judgment. Karma. Warning, judgment, influence, power, cycles, changes, rebirth. Rebirth. Karma will be paying you a visit. Release the need to control because you cannot force things. Learn your lessons so they don't repeat in the future. Oh my gosh. Make some space for new experiences. Is this not like so divine? Like, it surprises me every time that things connect, but it just, have gratitude for these moments. Be grateful and thankful that you are able to connect with the 5D realm this way. This is amazing. I'm shaking the camera. Have a shakeup in your life. It's time. It is time. Oh, so beautiful. Judgment. Bottom of the deck, 505, finish line. Reset, relaxation, unknown, surrender. I had built up pressure, had to come out. Finish line, success, victory. It serves as a timely reminder that anything can be accomplished. If you can dream it, there is no reason that you can't make it a reality. If something is in the possession of another person, it's also available to you. So try to remain calm. What's meant for you won't pass you by. Let go of tension. Oh, beautiful. So a little exercise I want to do with you guys today, just to help you release. And this might be loud with my mic. Hopefully my mic's been picking up on my voice this whole time, but I guess it's out of my control. It will be what it will be. If this video is meant to be made, it's meant to be made. And if it's meant to reach you, it's meant to reach you. If you made it to the end, please do give me an emoji of a full moon and the number 13 as a signature of, Scorpio season, the death and rebirth card. But let's do a little exercise, and I'm going to detach my mic here because I feel like it's going to be really loud. So with your left hand, sorry, this is my right hand. With your right hand, this is your giving hand, right? So we want to give away the energy that we don't want to keep in our body. So do a little tapping and just say, I ask my body to release any energy that isn't mine, that's keeping me out of alignment with my higher self, with the divine. I ask my body to release any energy, entities, thought forms, forces, intentions sent my way that are keeping me out of alignment with my higher self, with the divine, spirit, my 5D family, my life's purpose, and my calling. Leave my body now. Leave my presence. Leave. You're not welcome. Hopefully you feel a little lighter. Now, with your left hand, now that I know which hand is which, your receiving hand, you can tap anywhere on your left side, on your leg. I'll just do it here so you can see. Now, I want you to call your energy back to you. I ask my body to bring all my energy back to me. I call all of my energy back to me. I call all my power back to me. And then you can say, I don't know what time it is where you're watching. You can say, bring yourself back into this timeline. I'm Marissa Grace. Say your name. It's 8:05 p.m. on November 5th, 2025. So whatever the time and date is, the time you're seeing this and you're doing this. I'm in this timeline. I'm in this timeline. I am very powerful. I am very capable. I'm a master manifester. I manifest the best life, a life that aligns with my mission and my purpose. I am meant for so much in this life, and I am not going to stay small anymore. I'm going to own my power. I know that I am strong. I have all the strength within me, as well as backed by my spirit family. I'm magnetic. I am magnificent. I am so powerful. And I use this power for good. I use this power to heal myself so that I can help heal others. I am healing on a continuous and ongoing basis. I am abundant. Abundance and prosperity flows to me in expected and unexpected ways on a continuous and ongoing basis. I am worthy. I am deserving. I am at peace. I am blessed. I accept these blessings and miracles coming into my life because I am worthy. I am deserving. I am happy. I am fulfilled. I am successful. And all the things that matter, that truly matter. Not what other people think matter, but truly matter to me, to my higher self, and to my purpose. And I am so excited to bring in all the beautiful blessings, miracles, abundance, and joy that's meant for me because I am willing to release all that doesn't serve me. And I am so excited for my future. And I'm so grateful for this present moment. I am so grateful, appreciative, and thankful. I want you to feel that gratitude so deep. So deep. You don't have to keep tapping, or you can tap your leg if it feels good, but you can rub your heart. I am so grateful and appreciative of my life. Every single part of it, even the parts that I felt were dark, that I wanted to push away. I am so grateful and so thankful and so appreciative. I am so grateful that it brings me to tears of how blessed I am to have each day, to have the air to breathe, to have my heart beating, and to know that I'm loved, that I love myself, that I'm loved by the divine. I'm loved by my higher self unconditionally. No matter what I drag my higher self through, they're always there to support me. I matter, and I don't need anyone else to tell me or validate me because I am. I am love, and you are loved, and I love you. I hope you have the most beautiful, profound release so that you can bring in all that you deserve. Love and light. Take care.